Situated in the heart of Linden is a coffee shop called The Whippet. That's not only providing great coffee, but giving its community hope.
About when the first COVID case happened in KZN, I went to watch the Johannesburg Philharmonic Orchestra play. That was the first time that I watched them probably in 3-4 years. And probably that week I decided I may potentially immigrate. And after I listened to the show that evening, and I realized how amazing it is that these musicians within these very difficult circumstances with absolutely no support and resources can produce work of that quality and that excellence. It talks to the resilience of South Africans. And that was the main reason why I decided to stay and not go abroad. And that's when I approached the JPO to say, would you be willing to do something with us? And this is my story. And it wasn't even 2 hours, and they said, absolutely, this sounds exactly what something that they want to do. They haven't played together for the last 5 months. And they said, well, it's an opportunity for them to make music, which is something that they absolutely love. And then they jumped onto the opportunity.
Through classical music, what sort of message did you wish to impart to the community?
The message is hope, is to find new ways for us to visualize what hope could mean and what resilience could mean. And we said that it was totally unplanned, so we didn't announce the event purposefully, so you're not allowed to do any live events. And we said whoever then walks past can actually listen to this amazing music. And you often find it that there's this divide between classical music and for people to actually appreciate it. And this was a way for us to bring classical music to an audience that could potentially not, or that wouldn't normally listen to it. And that's how it came about. But you'll also see that our streets are now lined with orange trees. And why orange? Orange is the sign of courage, but more importantly, Linden was the biggest export region of peaches to the United Kingdom in the 1930s. And we said, perfect, how can we actually visualize that? And we said, well, we're inviting all businesses in the area and residents in the suburb to dress their trees in orange. So we're now on, I think, 136 trees this morning. The aim is to do 250 trees and more. But more importantly, it's a challenge to other suburbs to do exactly the same, is to show your resilience and to show that there is actually hope. So we really do hope that this is going to spark, other suburbs to take up this challenge and do the same.
Another group of people aiming to echo the same message of hope are from the Everard Reed Gallery. They are proving that dynamite comes in small packages through an online exhibition simply dubbed Tiny 2020. We speak to a representative from the gallery who unpacks what exactly the exhibition is about and how it's been moving to an online platform.
So this exhibition, it actually began, interestingly enough, before the global pandemic even hit. There are also a very large number of artists on the show. There are over 50 artists on the exhibition. The fact that this virus that we can't even see has literally held the world hostage for months and months and months. The globe, it's had us wrapped around its finger and doing its bidding. This minuscule thing, it kind of spoke to what the show was about, was that bigger is not necessarily better. And what you will see, we are actually busy hanging the show now. We decided this week that we were going to put it up because it's such a beautiful delight to watch. And that's really what everybody needs right now. The response, if I can describe it in a visual sense, imagine the Wolf of Wall Street version of the art world. So there was paper flying, there were people fighting over artworks. It was crazy. So we hit the button on sending the digital catalog out to our mailing list. And within a few minutes, our phones were ringing, our emails were off the hook. People were phoning, asking if they could come and see. So we are actually finding that these digital catalogs are doing the works justice as much as they can. People are still engaging with them. People are enjoying the catalogs. They're purchasing art, which is obviously wonderful for our artists too. So, like I say, we've made a plan and we've made it work for now, and we've found it to be a success so far.
I'm Jenna Dover, and you're watching Joburg Today.